Right, place the two bag sections right sides together with pattern 1 on top of pattern 1 and pattern 2 on top of pattern 2. And line up in particular the bag tops and the pin all the way round, ready for sewing. And then you sew it all the way round with a 1 centimetre seam allowance, and you leave a small turning gap about 10 centimetres at the bottom of one of the bag pieces. Once you've gone all the way around the outside of the bag, you have to cut some crocodile clips, which are just tiny little triangles right up to the edge of your stitching but not through the stitching, and you do them on each of the curved edges. And the reason for doing them is that when you turn the bag in the right way, instead of bunching up, the material will spread and lay much flatter. You may need to sew more than a centimetre seam allowance. If your bags don't quite match up, then you can sew with a wider seam allowance and then trim back the extra. Then you turn the bag in the right way and you sew up the gap. And you sew up the gap using a ladder stitch, which is where you make the stitches as small and even as you can, and you take the thread evenly from one side of the opening to the other and then gently draw up to close the opening. Once you've turned in the right way and you've sewn up your gap using the ladder stitch, you then push one bag inside the other and press. And there we go, your finished reversible bag. Well done!